So I'm out here today hiking the Kahshe Barrens Trail. I think it's in Gravenhurst. I think that's what township it's under at this point on the highway. I believe so. So I believe it's in Gravenhurst. It's at the Muskoka Info Center. And it's pretty much a hidden gem. I have never seen anybody else hiking this trail other than me. And we have Snoopi here as well. And as you can see, we have a little water obstacle, and I decided to wear trail running shoes instead of hiking boots. So on this trail there's a mixture of different signs that you'll be looking for. You'll be looking for a blue one like this, and also, if you can see it in the distance there, there's a white sign as well. I'll show you as we get closer to it, but there's two different signs. It's very well marked. The spring flooding has been really bad, but so far the trail is not too wet. So this is the other sign that you'll be following. Then there's also some blazes on trees. So it's very well marked, and I would hope that it would be hard to get lost on this trail just because of how well it's been marked. I've walked this trail once before, and it was really nice. It was in midsummer, so I really never knew about this trail, and I'm kind of local to it, so it's very neat to discover new things in your area, which is why I wanted to show everybody my adventures. And from what I remember, there's tons of bridges like these, but they were all in really good condition when I walked it last year. Oh yeah, we'll keep on going and hopefully see some sort of wildlife. Last year I saw a few snakes, so that would be nice again. But yeah, so we have this sign here, and it shows you there's two different loops. I did the full thing last year, and it's 4 kilometers approximately, and it took me, I think, an hour, just under an hour to do the 4 kilometers. So it might take a little longer with filming, but we'll see. So I'm gonna head to the right. You can hear Snoopi running around, all excited, and we're gonna head up this way. So this trail has quite a bit of up and downhill, as you can see. I'm kind of wishing that I brought my trekking poles, because I'm out of shape from the winter. I'm already out of breath, but it's good for me. But I do wish that I had brought my trekking poles just for a little extra help. A very windy trail. As you can see, it goes down there and then loops down through there. So it's definitely not a straight, road-like boring trail by any means. It's definitely got twists and turns and some rocks and such that you have to be careful around. Go run! Go run! For those of you wondering, dogs do have to be on leash. I always have his leash on me, but he's so good. He just stays with me, so yeah, I let him go off, but I have it with me in case we run into somebody, because it's just courtesy to leash your dog if you are around others, because you don't know, maybe they don't like dogs or had an encounter and they're just not a fan. So definitely bring leashes. I'm totally pro let your dog walk off a leash, because it's I'm sure it's freeing for them, but just make sure you're courteous of others if that's what you choose to do. My goodness, it's very hilly, and as you can see, there's a rock cairn up on the top of that hill. So I don't remember if it goes up there or not. I guess we'll find out soon. Okay, so not 2 seconds after I said I wonder if it goes up there, there's the trail. It goes down and then straight up. This would be an awesome place for a geocache, if there isn't one already. I don't have, my app isn't working for it, so I'm not sure if there is, but it would be a great place for one. I feel like nobody knows about this place, and it's so beautiful. There's so many just like open rock spots, as you see. There's a few rock cairns up here. These ones are obviously just for fun and not depicting where the trail goes at all, but they're just for fun. So here's something I never noticed on my last time out, probably because there was leaves on the trees, but there is a house over there, and I'm not sure if it's abandoned or what. I couldn't see a way that you'd be able to get in here with anything motorized anyway, so I don't know if that's someone's property, so I'm gonna leave it alone, but just thought I'd show you because it's kind of neat, and I didn't see it on the first time, so it just shows that no matter how many times you walk a trail, you'll always see something new. And especially because I walked this in the summer, it is totally different in the fall and just feels like a completely different trail. Here we have a little stream crossing. But yeah, it's kind of neat that there's a building up there. If I was more adventurous, I would check it out, but I don't want to disturb anybody's property. Man, this trail is actually kind of challenging. Definitely wish I had brought my trekking poles, but they're in a compartment under my winter tires, which I just took off. Okay, so we've just done this part here, and so we're gonna go right on the Cad's Loop, if I'm saying it correctly, and then go around that way, and then take another right back at this bridge, and then finish off the Casey Loop. So let's keep going. These beavers have built quite the dam. That was not here the last time I was here. So hopefully the trail isn't flooded out ahead, because I don't think the water levels were anywhere near that high, and I don't remember a huge beaver dam like that. So those geese were not happy of Snoopi and I's presence, so we left them quite quickly. We're quite far away now. Definitely not happy. I'm assuming their nest is right there, so we disturbed them. But I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the camera, but there's a type of duck way out there. It's white with a little bit of black and has a white head, and if I'm not mistaken, I'll put the name of what it is. But if I'm not mistaken, it's not actually a common duck around here, and they're just here in the off season. I wish I could get better picture of it, but yeah, I won't be able to see it, unfortunately. They're a very beautiful duck. Haven't really seen them before, so looks like we better head out. The goose is kind of following us along in the water, and we don't want to upset them. So this part of the hike is called Lookout Ridge. I would go to the end of this little peninsula that we're on, but the geese are at the end, kind of still making their way towards us. But you can kind of see the white ducks in the back. Well, the one is white, the other one is brown, but they're about the same size, so I would assume they're male and female of the same species. But this is quite a cute little pond for these birds. And Snoopy's having a little drink. But we should head out because the geese are on their way. Okay, so I wanted to talk about some safety on the trail. I tend to hike alone, and canoeing, it's going to be a mix of by myself and with someone else. However, hiking alone on just a day hike, I bring my InReach Explorer, and this one says DeLorme. It's now owned by Garmin, but there's subscription services, and you can text your loved ones on it. It's unlimited. Well, mine is unlimited preset messages, and then also messages that I can make. And my subscription, that's the word, is 40 texts, and then unlimited presets. I have unlimited tracking, I believe, which is where, like, every so often it'll send off your point. I don't do the tracking when I go on these day hikes, just because I let a few people know where I am, and that's about it. These hikes are short, so it'd be fairly easy to find me if needed. And then for some of my day hikes, I bring bear spray, and it's not just for bears. Bear spray can be used for any sort of threat. Dogs that are, going to attack you, that sort of thing. So I think bear spray is a great thing to have, just for protection of animals, and you never know. And then occasionally I have a pocket knife with me. That's just in case I need to do, I don't know, anything. Say I trip and fall, or I cut my leg really bad and I have to tie it off. I don't know, some extreme scenario. But I just have a pocket knife, I have my InReach, and I have bear spray. And I bring that on all my canoe trips and all my hikes, even a day hike. If I'm with somebody else for a day hike, I'll typically only bring my InReach, and I'm comfortable with that. So yeah, that is what I bring safety wise, and then always bring water, and depending on how long the trail is, maybe a tarp just in case you need some shelter for some reason. But yeah, I always bring water and a little snack in case I start to not feel well for any reason at all. And yeah, Snoopy has the world as his water bowl, because he's vaccinated. Leptospirosis is a thing that dogs can get from drinking out of water sources where other animals have peed in, and we can also get it, and it's pretty severe. So he's vaccinated for lepto. So if you have dogs that are drinking out of things, definitely vaccinate them for lepto. But yeah, so the world is his water bowl, and if there's no water on a hike that we're doing, then I can definitely give him some of mine. So I came up to a sign here, detour when wet. I think we will definitely be taking the detour. This trail has been fairly wet on the way back, and I'm assuming that ATV are allowed on that trail, as there's quite a few areas torn up by tires, but the detour itself is fairly wet. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.